There, now we're here. Let's see. Tanya, are you in here? Miss Pat, you in here? I should have figured out how to bring y'all on here. All right, so now let's do this. Let's get it right. All right. What's up, group members? How you doing? How are you feeling? Let me see who we got in here. Miss Kathy, Miss Pat, who in here? Yo, I should have used that other system. I just realized I should have used it to broadcast. What's up, Tamika? What's up? I don't know where that's coming from. How you doing? Hold on 1 second. Let's get these people together. You say you're doing great. I'm glad you're doing great. Yes. I love people doing great. Yo, what's up, Kevon? What's up? How you doing? Miss Hawaii, but wherever you are in the world now. Wherever you are, how y'all doing on this good full moon? Yo, let me find these other people. Hold on. All right. And the other group. All right. Welcome back, Miss Tanya. Welcome back. Yo, what's up, Jennifer? So I'm still island in Texas. Oh, you on an island in Texas? Oh, I'm gonna need to come and visit you and say, hold on, you near Beyonce State of Houston. If you're near Houston, then I might have to come sooner than rather later. Have I ever been to Texas? No, I've never been to Texas. I have never been to Texas before. I need to go. Okay, so tell me about the cards. I forgot my whole response to that question now, Tanya. It'll have to come. Oh no, you in Dallas. Oh, you know what? You know what's crazy though? Why did I say like something that's actually on my bucket list is me going to Dallas because I actually want to go to TD Jakes' church. So I actually have been wanting to go to TD Jakes' church. The video you posted on your page is great. I love the African music. I wanted to hop in the tub. Okay. Don't tell your husband that. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah. That's funny. I'm a PA by Miss Kathy. Oh, that's what's up, Jennifer. That's what's up. Yes, I'm going to see Jake. I'm gonna go see TD Jakes. I know Danielle. I'm just joking. I haven't made it to the Potter's house yet, but I have heard wonderful things about it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I get saved every time I watch his podcast. Because at the end of the service, they ask you, do you want to be saved? So I literally just hit it. So I done been saved like 4 or 5 times. So people be like, are you saved? So the answer is, yes, I am saved. I have been saved more than once. I literally probably get saved by him by every other week, every 3 weeks. I am saved by the blood. Saved by the blood. I want to go with you. You want to go? Hey, let's go, Tanya. I am probably want to go. Like, I have a friend that literally flies there, lives in Chicago and flies like literally to that place like almost every other week to go. So I love it. I love how his message is a personal development gear. TD like us. TD part of the weird crew. But TD just can't say it. You know, I don't met. Well, I was about to say some stuff, but I was about to say like I don't met so many different Christian, well-known ministers in private groups. Let's just put it like that. Wink, wink. Private groups that, man, it's their job on Sunday to be this Christian tradition minister, but in truth, like, they're really conscious and they're really beyond what people think, but they have to feed people the way that they feed them. And, you know, different people are at different levels of consciousness. That's just how it is. You know, we all have our path. We all have what we are supposed to do. We're not the same. Nobody's the same. We're all unique, just like our, what you call this? Your palm, your hands. Nobody fingerprint is the same. It's the same way. Yeah, we're all different. Hold on. Coins. What'd you say like that? Coins for? You don't want no coins. I hate when people be like, they make too much money. Well, bitch, you don't make enough. No, let me stop. That's so mean. Joke, people, joke. Y'all have to know my personality. But you know, I really hate that though. When people be like coins, because you don't know what these people are doing with their money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you have a lot of people that take advantage of anything. You know what I'm saying? Some people take advantage, but some people give back. You know, and I definitely think there's just this thing when it comes to people like having money and people not having money. Like, I just always think it's funny when people be like, they making money and they doing this. That's not right. I don't want no money. I work for the Lord. I work for the Lord. But as soon as your light bill come around, as soon as your stuff come around, which you be looking around like, Jesus, God, bring me some money. Come on, God. I need just enough, Lord. No, you better change your mindset. That's why I love Courtney. Courtney be getting it, man. She be inspiring me, see. I'm modest when it comes to a lot of things. But Courtney, I'm telling you, you inspire me. Keep going, Courtney. Keep going, because I love it. Because it's a consciousness. Like, when you think about money, money is just the effect. It is not the cause. You know, the Bible says your gift will make room for you. So when you really study and you really go back, that means when you are walking in purpose, when you are walking in destiny, money will chase you. You don't have to chase it. The issue is when people have to chase it, or when you covenant, or you over here cursing other people's money, you just blocking your own. That's it. You know? And then on top of that, people don't understand the amount of work, the amount of stuff that goes into, the amount of energy that goes into. It takes a lot of energy to think. Like, I want y'all to try to fast. Try to fast for 30 days. Actually, do like Jesus, 30 days, 40 days and 40 nights. And try to think. You start realizing your cognitive skills start not, they are not as good. But that's your time of rest and rejuvenation. We'll talk about that on another day. Okay, let me go back and see. Okay, let me know how the rent office feels about that. Yeah, man. You know, I used to always, like, literally, I used to always tell myself that, you know, when I tried to, you know, take people's opinions to the bank, you know, since I went in the black neighborhood, they just called the police. So opinions and people's things, you know, we have to change our consciousness around money and spirituality. Like, I think it's crazy. Like, I think you always need to walk in integrity. Don't get me wrong. You always need to walk in integrity. You know, I know for a fact, you know, especially doing this since I was 19, like professionally, fully have my own business, fully supporting myself, have not had a job. Actually, I fired myself when it comes to this work. I fired myself 3 times and I've made good money doing what I do. That I have got so tired of it. I'd be like, the hell with this, you know. But I know for a fact you can make good money, walk in integrity, and do what you need to do. And I have to work, and not good money in the sense of, oh, I'm making $10, or I'm making $20, or I'm making $100 here, and I, you know, live with somebody or I do this. I mean, like staying in Buckhead, or one of my biggest goals when I moved to Georgia was staying in Buckhead. And I wanted to stay in a nice place. And I worked my A off to get there. I worked my A off to get the car that I wanted. I worked my A off to have an apartment, to have a car. I worked my A off to buy and to afford. I work my A off to just do the things I wanted to do. And you can, you know. So, but it's our mentality. So yeah, you're definitely right, Jennifer. It's definitely a tool, but it's more than a tool. It's a mindset. You know, you have to choose it, and you can't be afraid of it. Because I will say there have been countless times where I've been afraid of, oh, I don't want to talk about money because then people going to think I'm not real. Oh, I don't want to talk about money because people are going to think I'm greedy. But then you be like, you know, I'm going to tell you when my mind really changed. When I went with one of my friends, when he went to the bank to take out $200,000 to play with, just to have, I said, you know what? I got to change my life. I thought I was doing something. I said, I got to change my life. Because Lord, you know, I have friends that literally, so especially, okay, let's talk about Atlanta. I ain't even going to talk about LA or New York, but let's talk about Atlanta. I have friends that just because there's so much traffic, they have condos in different parts of the city. Just because when there is traffic, they can stop and go to the condo and rest and they don't have to sit in it. Goes. And anybody who thinks something crazy about that, then, you know, keep it moving. You're not, you know, we can't be friends and we can't be lovers. I choose money. But see, Burrow, that's the thing. It's not about choosing money. It's about choosing you. Again, you don't have to chase it. It will chase you. You know, again, it's a mindset. It's not necessarily about choosing money because, you know, one thing I honor and I listen to the most is when the Bible says that you can't have more than one master, basically, you know, in Jeremiah. And it really talks about having, you know, false idols and all these things. But people would say the root of, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil. But I have a couple of things I can actually say about that, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But people forget that you can make anything a false idol. You can stressing as a false idol. Jealousy is a false idol. Envy is a false idol. You know, love can be a false idol. You know, think about when Abraham and God say, take your son to the top and sacrifice him to show your obedience to God. Yeah, he went up that mountain and he was about to sacrifice him. But what happened? Gabriel came and said, stop. We just wanted to test your obedience. You know, anything that doesn't reflect God or anything that doesn't lead you closer to God or lead you closer to something greater that holds you, that stagnates you from living out your purpose and what you were called to be and do in this life, that stagnates your divinity is a false idol. You know, that's a false idol. And that means right now at that point, you're not in alignment. You know, I think this is my thought. I think the goals for a lot of people, I think we need to get so busy, focused on our own lives that we begin to have this overflow in our life that we then become this example versus everybody bitching and moaning about, you know, stuff that they don't have, why you have this and why they don't have that. I don't have to try to be the best. My job is to be the best for me, not for nobody else. Not for nobody else. It's for me. So it's not about just the money part, Berwin. Like, I don't want you just to choose money. Choose you. You know, it's a mindset. Because we can elevate always. You can have, you know, money. You can have abundance. You can have prosperity. You can have riches. You can have wealth. It's a mindset. It's a choice. But you have to identify and choose what it is you want for yourself. You know? And it's not based off of the expectation of others. And I'm guilty of that. Because sometimes I fall to the expectations of others. And so I get pissed off. Then once I get pissed off, I'll be like, oof. I start seeing red. You know what I was going to do? I was going to make a video. You know how they be saying like fake Christians? I wanted to make a video about fake positive thinkers. I'm going to do that one day. I just, you know, the crazy thing with me, sometimes I don't like pissing people off. like shut up. Hold on, I go to the phone. Hold on, how does this thing work? Oh, shoot. Hold on. When he comes to me, hold on. Preach, prophet. Poverty is a fault. Ooh, Courtney, look, I'm gonna tell you my saying. You know, they say, how they say, I know I'm going back now because I didn't know I had to go, scroll down. But you know how they talk about money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. I think being broke is the root of all evil because people are so afraid of not having. And that's when people feel like they have to fight everybody to get something. You don't have to fight nobody for what's yours. If you truly trust God, what is yours is yours. I don't believe that nobody is born to be without. I really don't. But I also know some of these some people just lazy. That's it. Some people is just lazy. Because it's easy for somebody to come and somebody to say oh my gosh, I don't have this and I don't have that. My manifestation is not working. But in truth, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing nothing. So how is something gonna get good or be good if you ain't working for it? Oh, keep on. I got so much stuff to say about fake positive thinkers. Fake positive thinkers is basically, those individuals that are just fake. They oh my God, my life is so amazing. And then behind closed doors, they throwing shit. That's what a fake positive thinker is. Individuals that do not acknowledge how they really feel in the present moment. There's so many people out here that say, I know who I am. Anyway, another topic for another day. Oh, being broke is the root of all evil. This is when folks steal, kill, destroy. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times, it's so many other things because there's a lot of people too that take money, that egotistical side, and they really lose, themselves in it, But shoot, you can lose yourself in being broke too, But I will say, when I lived in New York, some of the most amazing people that I met were individuals that were entrepreneurs and that were struggling, but they spent time with their family. They did stuff with other people. They wasn't afraid to smile. They wasn't afraid to have fun. They wasn't afraid to just be. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take life for granted. And I know a lot of my other friends are other people that I knew, that's living in these high rises that buy these places and never ever go to them. They're like Stanford wives and men. They just robots. They don't have no expression. So, being young and kind of seeing these different things, I was confused because I honestly didn't know what to choose. I didn't know what to choose. I was like, okay, listen, I like this and I like that. But I can honestly tell you, through my experiences and acquiring what I have acquired and doing what I've done, being around the people I've been around, those who have lives, those who don't, you really know and understand that the peace does come from within. I can tell you there were times I was traveling and I was the most depressed mother sucker ever. Everybody's your life is so amazing. I wish I could have. Nah, you ain't see what was going on within me. You know what I'm saying? I might have this. I might could do this. I can tell you of countless places I have been that I have not, New York. As much as I go to New York, I still have not been to the Liberty girl. The one that hold the sign, the Liberty girl. I forgot her name. I forgot that girl name. But anyway, I have not been to the Statue of Liberty. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I haven't been to the Statue of Liberty. So I go work, I come back. If I go to LA, a lot of times I go to LA, go to wherever I go, and then I come get back on the plane and come back. So it's just so crazy because even for myself, as much as I know, as much as I do, as much as I speak, as much as I teach, as much as I whatever, there's still a lot that I have not done on a personal level. I haven't experienced. I just work. So when it comes to anything in your life, you have to learn how to choose you. You You have to learn how to choose your natural talents, your natural gifts. You have to learn how to stay in your lane, you know? Now, Berwin, that's when we need an organ. Stay in your lane. No. The Liberty Girl's waiting for you. Yeah, Miss Pat, I'm coming up there. I'm gonna come up there for, it's so funny. Me traveling, I don't understand the traveling for pleasure. Like, I understand for business if I have a purpose. Because me, I'm the type of person, I don't like to do stuff unless I have a purpose to do it, or a reason to do it. But luckily, I have a reason now. So, be up there soon. Y'all know I want to go to one of them New York City strip clubs. Who want to go with me? I better change my name to the Ratchet Psychic. The Ratchet Man. The Ratchet Clairvoyant Coach. Ratchetness. Yo, what's up, Miss Bonnie? I don't think I seen you. Having friends take pics of them in meditation pose. Falling apart. Y'all did not know. When it start happening? Get your dollars ready. Hey, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh my God. Hey, yo, I'm so excited. Y'all know I be forgetting. Hold on. Okay. Should I get spiritual? Okay, I'm gonna get spiritual. Jonathanharristv is here now. How are you? What spiritual need can I service? Broadway? Ain't nobody trying to go to no damn Broadway. Miss Kathy, we trying to go to the strip club. You come to the club or not? I'm just playing, Miss Kathy. I actually do want to go to the Broadway. I want to go see Fila. All right, y'all got some spiritual questions since I'm on here. We was talking in the other group in the circle, and I was like, you know what? Let's take it over here to the other group. So let's take it to this group right here. So we brought it over because I knew it was probably other people that was around. Next time, and why I'll treat you to lunch. All right, I like food. Luckily, I'm just getting back in the gym, getting my whole life together. All right. All right. So what questions do y'all have? This is what I'm gonna start doing. Luckily, I don't really have no people in the group that are like leeches or bugaboos. Thank God, praise the Lord. But I want to start. Y'all got to help me figure out a way for people who just love to write me annoying stuff. I want to figure out a way. I need to get a meme or something to send to them. Every time somebody be like, "Hey, Jonathan, can you please, I'm gonna book an appointment with you, but I just need one question answered. I just need a meme." And I'm just like, I just need something to just send to them. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. Watch. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm sorry your post. Yeah, what's crazy, bro? Everybody think I was like mad. I wasn't mad. I was on the elliptical machine. I didn't even realize like it sounded mean until people started calling me and stuff like, "You okay? You good?" I was like, "Nah." I was just, just had to let people know. But it's the crazy thing is because people, but Tamika, I don't want to block them though. You know why? Why? That ain't Christian like, so I ain't even gonna say. Nah, but it nah, it's not, it's the respect. People don't understand. I understand that people don't have the knowing or the education to know or understand how much energy it takes. I think people see individuals doing this type of work, especially individuals that are good. And luckily we have a lot of good practitioners in here, in this group. But they don't see like people that are good and how, they just don't know how much energy it takes basically. And it just annoys me when you have other individuals. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna go book a session next month. But I have one question. Just one. And they do the same thing every month. You know, and me, I am the type of person that I try to help and try to do, no matter, as many people as I work with already. My schedule, my books are technically full. You know what I'm saying? Like in school, they teach us you have 15 clients technically for coaching. Okay, you have 15 clients for coaching. That's like 5 hours. You're supposed to basically give 5 hours a week per person. Okay, so 15 people, that's 75 hours a week. That's just for coaching. My coaching thing is more. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand, like, it takes time, it takes energy to do what we do. And that's why I speak a lot to everybody about spiritual hygiene, taking care of yourself, meditating, because meditating is your way of reconnecting. That's your way of reconnecting to your divinity, to your divine self. But that's also the way to recharge you. You know what I'm saying? Like, meditation is so key, because I think of meditation like getting gas, and I've made videos about this before. So when I'm getting gas, a lot of now, in the past, I used to not get gas until I was literally on E and a light done came on. But now that I'm maturing and I'm getting older, I'm realizing, get it on half a tank, be ready, because you never know what situation may arise. So that's how I look at meditation. Meditation for me is that thing where you sit, you listen, and you really develop yourself. Like, and I don't want to give from a half-filled cup anymore. I want to give and only from my overflow. And oh no, I don't answer that one question no more, Miss Pat. I don't answer it. I don't really do that anymore. I'm getting my life together. Hold on. I'm trying to see if y'all wrote some more. Hold on. Nah, so I'm gonna start setting aside a time, and I'm gonna do something like on here, like maybe ask Jonathan. So I need to actually stay, committed. Committed to doing it. Just sometimes, like, I'll come over here to do lives and stuff, but if I start traveling or if I'm not in my space or whatever, then I kind of get like sidetracked. So, but I definitely want to start coming back on here, just in this group, when I have time to be able to share and stuff. Okay, so you have any questions? Y'all understanding me? Because I'm just, I'm rambling right now. Yeah, I like that. Have a pre-composed text that leads to the site. The crazy thing is I actually probably going to end up taking my schedule down off of the site. So that's probably going to happen very soon, because I have some stuff that's coming up. So where I'm kind of already going to be, just doing a bunch of stuff. And then on top of that, I already have with the, the inner circle and that group and the training development. So I'm really leaning more towards just taking my whole schedule kind of off of my website and just focusing on what, I already have on my plate, what I already have right here. So, yeah. I got your meme, but it won't let me put it under the video. What you mean you got my meme? Debbie is the one that always be doing the most. Oh my God. I see if it's Debbie. I see it. What if I told you ain't no freebies tonight? So anyway, so who got questions? Let's yeah, who got questions? I know I just talked about, hey, yeah, y'all I ain't answering no questions, but I'm saying who got some questions. But we in this group, so it's different, because I'm asking y'all ain't asking me. So yeah. Actually, Miss Pat, when you gonna be teaching your class, Miss Pat? We ready for your meditation class. Kathy, we ready for, hold on. Actually, yeah, both of y'all supposed to be doing meditation classes. I know, Courtney, I know you just did a meditation class. I should have been in there because I need to get my Zen meditation on more. Miss Kathy has developed a new technique and tool that she's going to be teaching to y'all. I'm going to let her explain it, though, because I don't know how to explain it. But she got it's different, but it's good though. It's different. Her and Debbie, they the ones that helped me start believing in this higher consciousness energy. I'm gonna say that. Miss Pat, Reverend Bishop, Prophet, Patricia Samuel, she's gonna be teaching this stuff soon too. So I can't wait until you start doing that. I think that we are waiting for you. Waiting for me? What you talking about? Waiting for me? Oh, you talking about with the classes? If you talking about with the classes, then we'll get a date together so y'all can do it. I really do want to do a gallery, like a mediumship thing. I haven't really been doing a lot of that, like publicly, just kind of private sessions. Like lately, all I've been doing is private stuff. Like probably for the last 6 to 8 months, that's really all I've been doing. So I'm probably about to start coming back out, inching myself back out, just little by little. Make sure I keep my candles lit for the haters. Oh my gosh. Yes, can't wait for them. Yo, what is wrong with this? I don't like that. Why does keep doing this? So anyway, if y'all got questions, we can, let's talk about them. Oh, duh, that's the whole reason why I got on here. I got on here for the full moon. All right, so make sure y'all really write down y'all goals. Make sure y'all really write out things that you want to release. Use this energy. This energy right here is in Leo, okay? So this energy is all about that fire, fire. So you have to make sure you use it. I don't know why I'm pausing, but you have to make sure you use that energy. So think about things that you want to accomplish. Think about things that you want to achieve. Think about things that you want to execute, okay? Think about things that you want to just really do within the next 30 days and challenge yourself. Really start challenging yourself. Go outside in the full moon and cleanse yourself off. Go outside, get some sage, cleanse yourself off, put it up. Well, I don't know about going outside because it's a little cold. Well, depending on what part of the world you're in, but I ain't going outside. I'll stand at the door or the window and clean myself. That's what I did just morning, but you can do that. Okay, you can go outside. If you want to go outside, you go outside. But clean yourself. I took a spiritual bath. I did a little bit of divination. I read cards and just looked just for myself and just did a lot of self-reflection. For me, normally on a full moon, I don't like doing like readings or spiritual work for other people. Like I usually use this time for myself. Like I will, a lot of times you have other practitioners. They're like, that's when it's the strongest. That's when it's this. But that's like my time of like self-reflection. That's my time of really sitting back and saying, okay, Jonathan, what is it that you want? Because every month I do an inventory check. And I really check to see what's an asset versus what's a liability. What's this? What's that? And I really just do a lot of things to really check myself. So whenever there is a full moon, that is my time of checking myself. Body. What are you doing next? Are you getting back? Are you going back to school next degree? You asking personal questions. I got some stuff in the works. We go see. I have been thinking about, so I actually have been, I'll say, well, do I want to put my business out there? Let me say, yes, I'm looking at going back to school for some stuff. So yes, but I don't really want to put all my business out there. Not right now. Let me pass my little test first. Let's just say, my goal is to have a PhD behind my name. Let's just say that. Yeah, bro. Nah, ain't nobody doing that going outside. It seems like the clients I've done since the moon are releasing tons more stuff. You think so? I heard that this was the end to what began with the total eclipse in August. The eclipse began a process of tons of negativity, stuff coming to the surface, and maybe now it can finally be released. Maybe it's my imagination. I mean, you have to really think about it. I mean, stuff is always going to come up. We're always going to be releasing stuff. We're always going to be bombarded by negativity, but just as much negative that's out there in the world, there's that much more positive. It's up to us if we choose it or not. You know, a lot of times people choose to only see negativity, but they tell themselves that they choose positivity, but that's not the truth. So, yeah, when you get to a place of wanting to release, I will say there's definitely something different when it comes to how energy is being processed, how we're releasing it. Like this past year has been me relearning how to use my gifts and my spiritual faculties, where I'm used to being clairaudient. I'm used to just hearing, and it just is what it is, you know, where my clairvoyance has been a lot more active, my clairsentience. So I know that there's a shift energetically. I mean, shit, look at the weather. Shit, the weather is confused. The weather don't know if to come out or go back in. The weather is confused. So, shit, I mean, excuse my cousin. I'm trying to rebuke the cousin spirit. Hold on. All right. No, thank you, Bonnie. That was cool. Are you going to start the word from God again? What you talking about? You talking about messages and the inner circle? Is that what you're talking about? Behind negativity equals opportunity to get to the light. But like you say, get to the light. What does that mean, Jennifer? Like really talk to me about what does that mean? Because, and the only reason I'm saying that is because, you know, a lot of times some people's light is fake. It's fakeness, you know? Like some people like to say, oh, go to the light, go to the light. Well, some people don't need to go to the light. Some people need to go and they need to process that shadow self. They need to process that side of them that, you know, ain't right, you know, so that they don't have to go or get to the light. They can become the light or they can embody it, you know. But if I had to pick between light and truth, I'm going to pick truth. You know, I think sometimes light is just a passageway to your next level. So, but I always hear that, get to the light. You know, that's like when people say like, oh, I'm a light worker, I'm a light worker. That really, for Jonathan is not the end all be all. So everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their thing. But for me, it's not about being a light worker. I want to be a truth bringer. I want to bring you the truth. And, you know, a lot of times people don't like the truth because most of the time the truth pisses them off because it's not what they want to hear. You know, and this is what it is. Shine a flashlight on dark to get your light. No. Get to your true self. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Jennifer. And I say not even get to it. Let's remember it. We already are our soul. We already are our divine self. We already have the spark of God on the inside of us. We already have all of those things. We were born with it. The world is what taught us to forget it. The world taught us to forget that stuff. So it's really about remembering who you are. And that's really the question. Do you know who you are? Do you remember? Miss Pat. Okay, so I'm gonna answer this because, well, I don't know why I'm answering it for this group because we don't do that in this group. We do that in the other group. But again, it's like, you know, my gifts and stuff have been changing, and it's not I think, you know, it's okay. And I think actually me and you, Courtney, was talking about that. I don't even know if she's still on here. But there's a big difference between, for me, let me keep saying for Jonathan, because I don't want nobody to think that I'm saying like this is the way for everybody, because I don't believe there's one way for anything. I believe there's multiple ways, you know? So when, actually I don't believe, I know there's multiple ways. But when it comes to me and just giving messages or just doing certain things the way that I used to do it. Like I can still do it, but now when I'm going to God, I'm waiting for God to speak a certain thing. So in that group, when we was doing a bunch of messages and stuff, like it's cool to do, but every week it's going to be the same thing, you know, especially if a person ain't do what they need to do. Sometimes the word needs to marinate in you so that you can become the word. You know, sometimes when a person speaks something in your life or over your life, you don't even recognize it, and it needs to develop. So I think sometimes, like, so yes and no. Will I start it back? Yes and no. Because I don't know if I'm really answering your question. I'm just about to start talking. But yes, I will start it back when I feel led to start it back, but I haven't really felt led to start it back. And that's why I made sure to make a video in that group to say, you know, if that's what you're in this group for, you just want free words. And, you know, even though you're paying, I mean, so it wasn't free because people paying their membership fee. But if that's what you want, then I'm probably, this is probably not necessarily the thing for you. Because I have to feel it now before I just say it. Like, I can go to Spirit and be like, yo, what's the word for such and such? But now I want to work differently. Like, I want to do it. So I'm expanding. I'm growing. I'm maturing, you know? See, now y'all making me get serious. I really liked it when it was just funny. I have folks that don't talk to me now because I have given them the truth. Yeah, you know, people don't like the truth, unfortunately. You know, because when you tell an individual the truth, that means they now have to change. You know, you have a lot of individuals that we can sugarcoat stuff, you know, or people like to sugarcoat stuff. And, you know, I always say that, like, why do we choose to lie to a person to make them feel good versus actually tell them the truth? Like, I don't understand that. If you see somebody, a friend, and they got spinach in their teeth, why you go look at them? Why are you going to look at them? Knowing they got spinach in their teeth, and don't tell them they got spinach in their teeth. All of our shit stinks. You know, some days your shit stink worse than other days, but it is what it is. All of us have shit. Everybody, I don't care who you are. If you are walking on this earth, you got some shit. You know? Me, I'm the type of person, I don't even want you as a friend if all you want to do is agree with me. I have literally told some of my best friends that agree with me all the time. They be like, oh my gosh, you're fine, you're perfect. I'd be like, listen, we can't even be friends no more. Because I need honest people around me. You know, I need people that are true to themselves. I need people that are going to speak their truth because iron sharpens iron. I'm not trying to get dull. But we need more people to bring truth versus, I don't know what whatever this other stuff is, that fluffiness. Yes. Let me fluff you up a little bit and make you feel good. Because, you know, when you do that, you only help people in that moment. Really not even in that moment, in that second. You can't baby people to transformation. You can't baby people to transform themselves in their life. And then on top of that, you definitely ain't helping a person if you're agreeing with that false reality that they're living in. I laugh sometimes when I talk to some people and they'll be like, oh my God, I am living my best life. This is my dream. And I'll be like, that is your nightmare. That's your nightmare. And the thing is, all of us know stuff on the inside. Like, I don't care for fake smiling. I don't care for fake doing stuff. That's just not my personality. There was a point in time, me doing what I do, that I felt like I had to do that. I had to be Mr. Positive all the time. But I'm like, that's so old. And that's so that's so old. That's so old. Ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't trying to do it. I love when they say, give it to me straight, then you do, and they'll be all pissed off. Yeah, now, let me say this too. Okay, let me say this. Because you can be honest, but you don't have to be hurtful, okay? Like, now, there are some things, like, I would say to people, like, that just come out, like, it's just super blunt, because I don't have no other way else to say it. But if I say something and I'm being truthful, you know, I won't do it to hurt a person's feelings. So we still have to be tactful. You know, because some people they too raw. I have a friend that's like that. Sabiana, she don't hold nothing. She just speak. She just tell you. Me and Sabi could be in the same room. Me and her could be saying the same thing. I could be like, yo, man, you know, you might need to rethink. You need to trust your intuition. You know, he ain't this. Sabi would be like, you know he been sleeping with your sister, right? So she would say stuff like that, which is hilarious. But I remember this event we had, and oh my gosh, so many stories. I'm gonna have to get her on here one day. You're right. Cut through the BS. Yes, let's cut through the BS. Cut through it. There are a number of people who are afraid of the truth because they must then. Yep, that's the issue. People don't like to accept responsibility. People don't like to accept responsibility. People love to blame other people. You know, for 35 years, you don't been doing a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea. But then you start trying to change your life in 2018, since the first of the year, and you would just expect the world to just embrace you, to love you. No, guess what? Now you got to start back paying, back this negative karma that you don't, created for yourself. Karma is just like a bill collector. It does not disappear until you pay it. That is, that's a quote. Oh, I'm going to use that. Y'all better not take my stuff. Now, sometimes they just need to sit back and reflect. Sometimes their reaction is out of shock. They won't always react how you expect them to. That's true, Jennifer. That's definitely true. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is say what you say. Like, you don't always ask myself, like, before I do anything or read anything, I always make sure I say my prayer. I always make sure I really align myself to God to get me out the way. And then the next thing that I ask myself is, am I operating or aligning myself with integrity? As long as I know I'm aligning myself with integrity, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I trust God. I trust the spirits that walk with me. I trust my ancestors. I trust those energies to know that what is given is going to help individual in their life. My focus, and this is something a lot of people don't get with me when I do my work, is I'm thinking about your life. I'm not just thinking about your situation. And I've always been like that. So a lot of times people could be like, oh, he's trying to hold me back. He's trying to keep me away from my power. He's trying to do this. Nah, I'm trying to make sure you are equipped with what you need for your life. So when Jonathan is not in your life no more, you have what you need to elevate, to expand, to extend. That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the other stuff. So some people love it, some people don't. And it's cool. I'm a good Virgo, so it really takes a lot. I'm probably more passive than I am aggressive until I get to that, but I'm really that type of person where I'm saying this in the most unegotistical way. But I'm so focused on my dang on self and what I need to do that if a person like it or don't like it, I'm just like, oh, well, okay, let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because the only person that I see as competition is the person I was yesterday. And that's just how I am. That's how I've always been. I was the only child. So, shoot, I only had myself to play with and to talk to, So I had to learn how to take responsibility. Now, there were times in my life where I started to take responsibility for other people, but then I had to learn that that's not my job. My job is, potentially at times to lead you to the water, but it's not to give it to you. It's to either teach it to you or to say, look, there's the water. You go and get it. Or there's the door. You can walk through it. But my job is not always to do the work for you. So that goes into what you just said, Ms. Pat. Sometimes people just are afraid of the work. They're afraid of the work, then they don't want to pay for somebody else to do the work. So they want it free and they want to be lazy. She did that to me, got over the man quicker. Sit back, reflect. Yep. Will Smith just talking about that. Peace, Samuel. What is your birthday? Not the year. No, I was born September 7th, 1988. I'll tell you the year. I don't care. I'm on my 30th year, so I'm actually trying to get my 30th birthday party together. So if y'all want to come, we're looking at renting out a rooftop. It's gonna be in Charlotte potentially, but anyway. But you know what? Let me. I keep forgetting that I'm on here with all these people. Some of y'all I know, some of y'all I don't know. So I don't want everybody knowing, all of my tea, because people love to talk about people's tea. Some of the people that messaged me yesterday after I posted that, I ain't talking to these people in 10 years. So now I know. Even that's why I be the silence of the lambs on social media. Y'all see what I want y'all to see, because some people just be lurkers. Let me see what he's doing right now. What does he have going on? Most of the time, you won't know what I got going on until I done finished it, completed it, and yeah, moved on. I thought I saw you write something, Tamika. I wanted to see what you wrote. Tamika. Some like holding on to that spinach, and those must be handled for. Yeah, you're right. You have to. You have to. Oh yeah, yeah. That one don't play. She don't play about hers. If you go by 13 zodiac, you are Leo. You know what? But you know what's crazy? I just got my astrological chart done. Um, literally like, dang it, I just got it done yesterday. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just got it done yesterday by a young lady in Charlotte, and I actually have a lot of. I actually understand my personality now. I have a lot of Leo, and I have Gemini in my chart. But I have a lot of my houses are in, like, I have Leo and Taurus. So yeah, yeah. Miss Pat, you funny. 9 8 something. Bro, when Miss Pat just turned 21. She just turned 21. Just turned 21. But yeah, so that was actually really good. So I would definitely tell y'all, if y'all got an astrologer or somebody can do it, invest in that, because it explained a lot to me about my personality. A lot. Relationships, career, um, emotions, just a lot of stuff. Stuff that I knew, but that was good confirmation. Yeah, Julian. Go Leo. Uh-oh, Courtney, you Virgo. See, that's why we like this. Berman, that's why we like this. Yeah, Miss Kathy, we gonna do it. We gonna get it right. And I do have like a retreat thing coming up too, but I have other people planning that stuff because I'm not the best right now. I'm just in between trying to identify Charlotte, Atlanta, or another location, so we will know soon where I will land my feet. What do y'all see me living? If I could live anywhere, what do you think? What do you see me? Where you intuitives at? Look, I'm about to pull out my cards. Nah. But yeah, so I know Miss Bonnie's probably gone, but that's really going to determine a lot of stuff for me in the coming months. So we will see. Right now is my time of rest, rejuvenation, restoration. All right, but if y'all don't have no more questions and stuff, I'm about to get off of here because my stomach is cussing me out and I'm just a little hungry. But definitely going to try to do more of these, like Ask Jonathan. I mean, y'all really ain't asked me nothing. So I'm gonna try to do this more, get on here and talk. Those of you who love the group, who have suggestions, definitely leave those suggestions. Definitely want to hear what you got to say. Those of you who don't like the group, I'm gonna get somebody to write a tutorial on how to unfollow it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just feel like being Hawaii. I ain't moving to no Hawaii. LA, New York, Atlanta, and Charlotte. Yeah, you know what? First. Like when I'm in Charlotte, I really just be ready to rest. The people be like, "Come do this, come do that." I'd be like, I just be wanting to sleep. Because when I be other places, it just be But we'll see. We will see. I hear that your home is here, but it may not be where you land. Y'all know it's so crazy. LA, I have to go out there and like actually like I've only been to North Hollywood. You know, North Hollywood. Actually, well, no, that's a lie. I've been to North Hollywood, and there was another part of LA I've been to. What was I just? I just was there like a couple of months ago. Um, LA is so crazy. It's so bad that I have like a person I have to fly out there and work with sometimes. Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying this on live, but let's just say in the past, I would accidentally miss my flights because of whatever. So I actually need to go out there and I actually probably need to go out there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something. You know what? I'm gonna listen. Yeah, that's what I'm about to go to. I'm about to go to Miss P. Bishop. But yes, Cheryl. Um, yeah, y'all keep me posted. Like, we're gonna definitely try to do this. So I'm gonna try to pick a time. Good on these days. We'll just see how this works, and we're gonna go from there. All right. So y'all let me know because I know that all of y'all have so many different interests. So many. So y'all really need to let me know your interests. And if you want to really develop and grow and you want me to like help you when it comes to your reading skills or whatever, if you know you think you need help or you feel guided to me, just contact me so we could talk about the inner circle. So the inner circle is the place to be. You know, so I teach classes there most Sundays, most Thursdays. We're teaching, we're working, and just kind of like just getting stuff. But that's like my little other little community, my home away from home. So if you're interested, I will holler at you, or you holler at me. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. You know, any comments you have, leave it in the group. Any suggestions you have, leave it in the group, and we will work it out.